They were doing videos of training dogs with firearms, and one of the rounds went into a kid's forehead and dropped him dead.
And then all of a sudden I hear, oh, did I get him? And then and I look at Curtis and I see blood pouring out of his nose and ears.
If Curtis had a choice, he would not have been standing in the line of that gun.
It's like the Baldwin movie scene.
Why would you do this?
I'm sure he's going to be asking that for the rest of his life.
No! Joe Jerome, I'm in the house in your mouth. Joe Jerome's in the house in your mouth like ooh, ooh.
Peace, family. Peace, love, light, healing. To the guys, peace to the earth, peace and love to everybody out there. Coming at y'all with another video. This one here is boss kills employee while filming YouTube video. How ironic. He was filming a YouTube video like I'm doing right now, except for I ain't in nowhere. I'm at home. I'm in my office and I'm filming for y'all. All right. Make sure before we get to this video to call a friend, tell a friend, call a friend, let them know Rome's in the house, in your mouth. So Jerome, I'm in the house and I'm in your mouth like ooh, ooh. I say ooh, ooh, ooh. Y'all keep your mind right, keep your mind tight, keep thriving and surviving, and always, I didn't say it last video, but always make sure you check on yourself, checking your mentals, your emotionals, your physicals, your spirituals, all that. All right, and then also too, I don't want to be too long, but before we get into this video, somebody talk to Foosh, man. Tell him, I ain't playing Cletus no more. I ain't playing Cletus. I ain't playing. Come on. You think because we brothers, you could. Come on. I won't do nothing to you. I run me my monies. Tell Big Bro that. Tell he know what it means. Tell him run me my monies. Or next time you see me, somebody gonna act funny. Okay. If I don't get my monies, I might jump funny. All right. Okay. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. Try to act like you don't know. Fatness. All right, let's go ahead and start this video. I needs my money.
A 23-year-old is shot and killed by his boss while filming a commercial for a German Shepherd breeder. But what looks at first to be a tragic accident takes a darker turn when investigators hear chilling allegations about the man who was holding the gun.
He had us put the live puppies in the freezer until they died.
He beat one of the employees with a dog whip.
I'm sorry, what?
The following report is based on official police records released to date, and the footage has never been seen before until now. On June 3, 2025 in Thurston County, Washington, employees of a dog breeder and training company make a desperate call.
Hold on now, we in my neck of, well, not my neck of the woods, but we in the state now, we in Washington. I don't know why people say that either. Washington ain't that country. It's country in some areas, trust me, I think everybody's got a little country air. But people out here from Washington, they so country, they be saying Washington. I live down there in Thurston County, Washington. But this isn't in Rochester. By the way, Rochester got some good greenery.
Call to 911.
911, what are you reporting?
Someone's been shot. My daughter's been shot.
Okay, what happened exactly?
He got accidentally shot.
Is he conscious?
No.
Is he breathing normally?
No.
If he's unconscious and not breathing normally, we need to start CPR. I can tell you how to do it. Get him on his back on the ground.
Okay. He opened his mouth and he breathed one breath. He's trying to breathe.
Okay. Is his chest rising and falling?
No.
Okay. So then we need to kneel by his side.
Okay.
Put your hand on the center.
He just tried to breathe one. I think his lungs are full of blood.
Okay. Put your hand on the center of his chest, right between the nipples, and put your other hand on top of that.
He's in the top of the head. Okay. He's in the top of the head.
What are they saying on top of the head?
Help him breathe. I'm looking. Yeah, my hands are between his chest. I'll move his head, I think. Maybe get the blood to come out.
One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
One goes again. There's another breath. One.
Yeah, that's just reactionary breathing. So just don't worry about that.
2.
CPR continues, but the callers begin to realize that what happened here this morning is irreversible.
No! 1, no! 1, no! 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, no way! 1, 2, no way! 1, 2, no way! 1, 2.
Where's he at? Where's he at? This
Chaotic.
building?
I think he's out that way.
Chaotic. Crazy.
To the right?
All the way to the back. Yeah.
To the right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Guys on the ground over there, that's the owner of the place right there. They were shooting a video of what he was saying about guns and dogs. Guns right there. Something happened. I didn't get the whole thing about, and there's the guys over there had, looks like he's got the leash in his hand. But somehow he got in the way, dog jerked him.
Why is he being held down?
He's not being held down.
Okay.
No. He is just distraught.
Okay.
And he was up when we got here, and then when we pronounced the guy, he just lost it. He's been that way. They're just trying to console him.
23-year-old Curtis Gordon is pronounced dead at 10:37 a.m., leaving many questions behind for Thurston County deputies to answer.
So there were 3 people, Connor, Craig, and Kaylin, doing videos and pictures. Wayne, the owner, was shooting, and he said that Wayne had the dog.
They were doing videos of training dogs with firearms, and rather than using blanks, one of the rounds went into a kid's forehead and dropped him dead.
According to the employees, the video was supposed to feature Kraftwerk owner Wayne Curry holding one of the German Shepherds by the collar while shooting at a target across the field. It's impossible not to notice how close Curtis's body is to the target.
But look at that. That's head height. So why would you be shooting at the, according to them, he was shooting at the target.
Where are the rounds at?
I don't know. Apparently the optics went forward. Yeah, you've got,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unless he just hung a new one.
Police will later find 42 shell casings in the grass, but there isn't a single hole in the paper target. Figuring out exactly what went wrong today will require talking to everyone on scene, including an employee named Craig, who begins by explaining what Canine Kraftwerk is all about.
We import dogs from Germany, adult dogs. We also breed them and sell. So then we sell the trained imported dogs from Germany, and also we sell puppies that we train and breed ourselves.
So what type of training? I mean, what type of training do you guys put through?
So it's Schutz and sport. Okay. Training. So anything involved with the Schutz and sport, tracking, obedience, and bite work.
Bite work is a form of training in which the dogs learn to bite and hold onto a target object. This morning, it was to involve the victim, Curtis, who was wearing a protective bite sleeve. His coworker, Kaylin, who was also filming, says they'd only just started incorporating firearms into the videos.
Basically, the way it's supposed to happen is you're supposed to heel around with a dog between your legs with a gun in your hands and shoot a target, put your gun down, then you continue with bite work.
They wanted to do an advertisement on gunbroker.com, so he was trying to do a specific ad campaign. And so he started shooting at the target. And he stopped and said, "Oh, Curtis, maybe you can get a little bit closer in." So he wanted the dog looking forward, so he wanted the dog to pay attention to Curtis while he shot at the target. So he probably had Curtis move in like 30 feet to the left of where he was shooting.
30 feet from the target, or from
30 feet to the left from the target.
Left
but
of the
downrange.
target, okay. Downrange, okay.
Yes.
So first time actually having someone downrange and shooting live rounds at the same time.
Sounds stupid.
According to Kaylin, Wayne wasn't getting the reaction out of the dog that he wanted.
The dog was just quiet and unbothered by it, so he kind of wanted more out of it, so he asked Curtis to agitate the dog. And as Curtis was agitating the dog, he was still shooting in the whole process. He never stopped shooting until the dog jerked his leg, I'm guessing, and jerked him to the side, and his gun went towards Curtis.
And then all of a sudden I hear, "Oh, did I get him?" And then I look at Curtis and I see blood pouring out of his nose and ears.
Curtis's brother, Connor, who was also out on the field that morning, can barely describe what he saw.
I remember I had the camera on the boss. I was watching the boss. I heard a shout and I look over and I see my brother on the ground. That's all I remember about that whole thing.
If Connor is grieving Curtis quietly, his older brother Kevin has no such intentions.
Who is that?
That's my brother.
No, please stop. No, stop.
What's wrong?
We're happy to let you see him at some point, but we can't let you go there right this second, okay? So we just need you to wait back here.
That's what we're here. That's what we're figuring out, right?
Where is he?
It sounds like there was an accident, okay? Where is he? Doesn't seem like anything was intentional. He's back here, but we can't let you back there right now.
What happened?
Well, that's what we're trying to figure out. Okay, this sounds like there was an accidental shooting. There was some training going on with live fire, and it sounds like there was a stray round that went off.
Is this a joke?
No. I'm sorry.
Kevin.
Where was he shot?
Who's this?
I don't know anything.
Idiots. He's dead, huh?
Your brother is deceased.
Who shot my little brother?
That's figuring that all out right now.
Oh, I'm gonna kill that mother.
You imagine the rage. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine the rage you have right now. Like, you did what to my brother? What? I would take off. I would take off running. I don't care. I would take off running either towards my brother, or I take off running to where I think the dude is. But the rage in me would go through the roof. I'm talking about turning to straight Superman, Batman, whoever, vigilante man, angry man, revenge man, all that. At this point, I am only see red. I understand. I can feel it, man. Like, you can feel the energy shift when he said that. When he felt it, when he heard the news, when he realized what's really going on, and the energy that shifted in him. Like, you just hold on. You mean to tell me that my brother is gone in front of my other brother too? Ain't no way. Ain't no way, man. Oh my goodness, I could. Woo-wee.
I'm gonna kill that mother.
I totally understand your frustration.
My little brother's dead right there?
He's back there, yeah. And your other brother is here also, so the best thing that you can do right now is comfort your other brother.
For a stupid video! For what? Mother, I'll kill you. What the happened? No, hey, bullshit, what the happened? I know, you gotta be with what stupid, what game is that? Playing around with guns. Whose idea?
Wayne.
No
Yeah, I know. Be here for Connor, please.
Be here for Connor, he's dead!
In his rage and heartache, Kevin doesn't realize that he's mourning the wrong brother.
If it wasn't Connor, it was you or Curtis.
It is Curtis.
It's Curtis. Connor's right here.
Sorry, bro. I'm really sorry, man. I'm sorry, bro.
Gee. Wow.
Oh no.
Oh no. We're really sorry for your loss, man.
Dude. You. Wayne, dude, put a bullet in that mother head for me.
Yeah.
Old fat piece of heartless.
To get to the bottom of things, investigators must talk to Wayne himself, a conversation that will, before long, take an urgent and unexpected turn.
Hit his face.
Is that a new rifle?
It's a rifle that I've had for years. I just can't shoot it.
Okay.
We were just doing the pistol. And this time it's a rifle.
The sight on the gun is an electronic sight, and he was talking about, oh, is this thing dead? The battery's dead, so he was just gonna have to kind of with no sight.
It's a ambidextrous one, so you can hold it from one hand or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
The problem that I think happened, it must have been like this. I mean, lightning fast.
Yeah.
I think the dog did this, and there might have been a reflex, but I saw him drop. I thought, did he do that to fake it? Because we're making a movie. He didn't get up. And then it was like, they called 911, and the guy that works for me, and he looked like he was breathing. And there wasn't a lot of blood or nothing, so I'm holding his head, and
Wayne falls silent, and the next sound comes from the detective nearly a full minute later.
Try to breathe. Try to breathe.
Yeah.
Just breathe. Right? Just try to breathe.
Can I get one of the medics over here?
You got problems, bruh. What you screaming like that for?
Are you still here?
Yep, we're still here.
Wayne.
You tried to get me to count to 10, and I couldn't make it to 7.
Let's try 5.
Okay. Ready?
Yep.
1.
Hey, man. Hey, bruh, that's all fake, man. You can tell, hey, you ready? You not in shock. You ain't never killed nobody. You not in shock. You just shot somebody's head off. You not. You screaming for? Then he told me to count to 10. Oh, you're going to get to 7. You wanted to do it, bro. You had a hunger for that. Everybody said earlier that there's something wrong with you. You a piece of shit. And look at his face. He got that I want to punch you in the face for no reason. Like you see him walking across the street, and like I just want to punch him in his face. Why? Look at how he looks. Beady eye, just like look at his face. That bitter beer face having that nigga look like the bitter beer face commercial. That's what he looked like. Ugh.
Ow! Ow!
Hey Wayne, while this is going on, just take your time, but I'm gonna just so you're aware if you see me, I'm gonna snap a couple pictures because you got some stuff on you.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I
know what I got on me, dude. It's real bad.
I know. I just want to document.
I know.
Okay?
I know.
I know.
Oh, no.
Wayne's emotional turmoil earns sympathy from the detectives, but Curtis's brother has none.
Where are you gonna put a bullet in Wayne's head for me? Please.
Now.
Please.
Right now.
That won't bring your friend.
No, it won't. It won't even make it feel better either, but he deserves it.
Well,
It's my little brother, man. He's just an old senile who shouldn't even have his driver's license, let alone own 50 unregistered guns.
Did you in any way mean to harm Curtis today?
No, not in a million years. Of course not.
Okay.
We were all excited because we're doing this advertisement why people should get a dog instead of a gun.
But investigators, as well as those who work here, want to know why Curtis had to risk his life to prove that point.
He must have pulled it really
hard.
to the left.
It's a big pull.
Yeah.
Like, why would you do this?
I don't know. I'm sure he's going to be asking that for the rest of his life.
Now seated in the back of a patrol car, Wayne struggles to accept what happened this morning.
No!
Bruh, you trying to play mental health?
No! 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 No!
or why you would shoot with somebody downrange, anyways.
Well, that's what he said. He goes, "Oh, it sounds really stupid now, doesn't it?" And I was like,
Yeah, it does.
What a fiasco, huh?
No! 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 Oh, no! No!
Were you yelling something?
Oh, I'm having a hard time with this.
Hard time what?
Bruh, you fake.
Just
I haven't been able to.
take some deep breaths. Take some deep breaths.
It's like the Baldwin movie scene.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
100%. Oh, Rust.
Huh?
Rust?
yeah, with Rust, yeah.
Yeah.
Even though I think this is more up than Rust. Because at least the actor could have said, like, I didn't expect it to be live rounds. Where it's like, oh yeah, I put live rounds in there and I ripped it. I was like, go run.
Help me, Lord. I need you. I don't know what else to do. I can't believe this happened. No.
It's a cool piece of property, dude.
Yeah. Sounds like they have a lot of fun as a family here, raising and training canines.
But as the investigators learn when they speak to current and former employees of Craftwork, not everything is as it appears.
The work environment was extremely chaotic. Some days were really great, some days were really bad. It would just really kind of depend on the mood of Wayne and what he wanted that day, the weather, those kind of things. When you actually got in there and saw what happened behind the scenes, it wasn't pretty.
The former employees have many dark stories about how Wayne allegedly dealt with the German Shepherds.
All of it, he said, was in the name of training, and shared that there's a lot of training techniques and things that are done to get the dogs at the highest level that are a little bit less than socially acceptable. So I witnessed on multiple occasions he would kick dogs in the ribs. He would kick male dogs in the private parts from behind to catch them off guard if they were being ornery during protection. I watched him drag a dog across the field one time because it wasn't healing properly on his side. So he just kept yanking it by the neck until it, stayed with him. But it was obviously terrified and trying to get away from him.
No! 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 No!
Another instance I saw, he lifted a dog up by the leash and the collar, and it was choking. It peed all over itself, just terrified in a room. It was just me and him in a room. He didn't want anyone else to see that, but the dog wasn't sitting close enough to him.
Gosh, that sucks.
You get enough air back there a little bit? Yeah. Okay.
He just gets to sit in the back of a cold cop car. Turn that off. No AC for that old man. Let him sit in there and die.
A lot of the time, the dogs were just left in the kennels on end without getting exercise for days at a time. He would ask that we not feed them in the mornings so that they would be hungry for videos.
For one instance, he was working with a dog that was pregnant. She wasn't listening and being relatively, stubborn, didn't want to listen to him, and he did end up kicking her in the stomach.
Do you know?
Hey, let me know down in the comments. But to me, seems like he had a thirst for this. You know how they say when killers start off, they start off with little animals, and then they work way up to bigger animals than the humans. That's this crazy, retarded look somebody, man. Like, but you had a itching for it. You wanted to do it, and you found your time, your avenue, your green light, whatever it is you want to call it. You was so hungry to see something because you're used to inflicting pain. Obviously, you're treating the dogs bad. You know what I mean? And you're using it as an excuse that that's the way you should train them. It's not true. You don't gotta beat a dog retarded. You don't gotta kick it. You don't gotta hurt it, harm it, threaten it. You don't gotta damn near kill it. You ain't gotta do none of that to get the dog to do what you want it to do. You just have to train it the right way, treat it good, talk to it, you know what I'm saying, give it some treats or whatever. So this guy is completely faking, because you can't be 1 second, no, yes, can I get a paper towel and some water? It's a bit hot in this car. No, like, that's crazy. Either that or he's putting on a front, try to make it seem like something wrong with him. Either way, he wanted to do it. He had a hunger for doing it. He wanted to hurt something. He wanted to harm something, and he just went. Not even that he went too far. I think he wanted to see what the gun would do. Maybe he didn't like the boy. The boy didn't listen to him, and so, or he didn't do what he wanted him to do. And obviously, he has a problem. If you don't do what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hurt you. So the boy wasn't too close, or wasn't close enough. So he just was like, "Hey, fuck it, yab him." Sad, man. Sad. Please, I would tell the cop, please, 2 seconds. Let me get 3 seconds in the car and let me hit his ass upside the head 15 times. Please.
What resulted of that dog's pregnancy?
I'm not sure, because that I actually ended up quitting that week because of that.
And the stories arguably get worse from there, particularly when it comes to one horrifying practice mentioned by several former employees.
If there was puppies that were not up to his standards, there was one dog that didn't have a fully developed ear. He had us put the live puppies in the freezer until they died.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many would you say were put in like that?
Well, I worked there probably at least 10. Or at one time, I heard over the walkie-talkie that Wayne just he didn't want to waste the vaccination on a dog that probably wouldn't make it through the night.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty cheap. I mean, I grew up on a farm. It's not that much money for vaccination. So he'd rather just kill him.
Anytime he'd do that, I'd see him in the office in my files where I would keep puppy vaccines and all these medical records, and he would dig out the dog that he killed and get rid of the records.
Those who used to be employed at Craftwork say that Wayne's questionable practices and his temper extended beyond the dogs.
The owner, Wayne, was very emotionally turbulent.
No, 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 no.
He would get in employees' faces and scream and yell and just make them feel extremely scared and uncomfortable.
I have to care about the other people.
Yeah, we're with, I got another channel.
Yeah, he told me that.
He would snap. Like it was like almost, I don't want to call it bipolar because that's a medical thing, but he almost had like a bipolar split personality disorder. He was like this really nice guy sometimes, and then he was this really awful guy other times.
He cornered me in my office, which I could not get out of, and he was shaking his fist in my face, cussing at me, and he was upset that I hadn't paid one of his personal bills. Mind you, I'm 5 feet tall, and a gun, a pistol, fell out of his jacket pocket and hit the floor.
They were great team. They're a team.
He would like get in my face and scream at me. He would shake me. There was another time when I saw him physically attack the other manager on the property.
I saw him, and it was recorded. Of course, I don't think it's around any longer, but he beat one of the employees with a dog whip.
I'm sorry. What?
He was doing a video, and he was trying to get one of the employees to handle a dog. He wasn't doing it correctly or not the way that Wayne wanted it done. And he hit the man with a dog whip consecutive times.
Please tell me, I don't understand what's going on. Ain't no boss got that much power over me. This is me. If I worked there, I'd have been knocked his ass out a couple times. I'd have came back and knocked his ass out for somebody else. I don't see how some people let employers or superiors treat them like that or talk down to them or whatever just for a job. It's not worth it, especially a grown man. You know what I mean? Like, to me, at that part, I'd be like, have some balls, bro. It's a certain line, it's a certain bubble you don't cross or pop. All right? You cross my line, you pop my bubble, I'm going to pop you and I'm going to cross you. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no way. They just let them get away. Like, why let them get away with it? Why wouldn't they tell somebody else? Why wouldn't they report them? Even to like the Better Business Bureau. If it's his own business, report them. Call the cops on them. Do something. Call the Humane Society. Call somebody. Somebody call somebody. You know what I'm saying? He should not have been able to get away with stuff like that. Then have employees just come to work and be like, oh, well, some days is good. And I love my job so much that it's just, we don't know. We don't know which one we going to get. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. The employees, even though it's a bad situation, I feel like the employees gave him more power to act how he wanted to act, or crazy or bipolar or mental disease, whatever it is. He needed to get a mental ass whooping. That's what he needed. A couple times.
Of course, they were told to erase that video.
Others tell the authorities that Wayne turned a blind eye to serious problems in the workplace.
There's me and 2 other former employees, females, that were involved in a sexual harassment lawsuit against Mr. Curry.
Okay.
And we won the judgment against him.
There was an employee named John who had been approaching some of the females inappropriately.
I reported sexual harassment of 3 other females that I worked with, and he fired us.
Okay.
And kept the male who was sexually harassing us still working.
The plaintiffs in the case were, according to court documents, granted a judgment of more than $200,000 and have filed an additional lawsuit claiming that Kraftwerk changed names and transferred all assets in an attempt to avoid the debt. In the meantime, officials are interested in Wayne's relationship with firearms, starting with the rifle used in today's video.
That's a great little gun.
I know. FN 57x28. Yeah.
That's what it is. That's an outlaw. Okay. Yeah.
The same thing as my FN 57 pistol.
Yeah, that's a 57.
Yeah. It penetrates Kevlar. Commercial and law enforcement only. There it is.
Yeah.
$2,000.
I know before, in the last one that we did that I was involved with, the only other gun video that I think I was involved with, I know that he had taken the bullets out and there was not even it was no clip in there at all. But this time I believe the clip was still in there when he was, because I thought to myself, he's kind of pointing that thing around.
But I've seen a gun jam on him. I've seen him have trouble with loading and unloading a clip. It just doesn't make any sense. You should have more knowledge than I have on guns.
So he was walking with the dog between his legs and just kind of, and if you were me with the camera, he's going fast like that.
So pointing at people.
Absolutely, yeah.
We call it being flagged with a gun. Do you know what I'm talking about with that, where the barrel points at you momentarily? Has that happened at all?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many times would you say?
A handful
of times.
Absolutely. Okay. You can go from 5 to 10 times, within the multiple days of it happening.
The current employees all agree that this was only the third time they'd filmed a video using dogs and guns. However, they say this was the first time Wayne positioned someone near the target while live ammunition was being used.
I didn't think there were going to be live rounds during the bite work. We did one the other day with a gun. I was out there, and the guns were not loaded. Nothing was in the guns. And once we did that little shooting, then we reset, everybody moved, and we did one shot of him shooting the target.
So previously, he's taken the precautions to have you guys away from the live rounds.
Yes.
Any issues mentioned with the firearm at all today?
No, I would say Wayne's the issue. He doesn't know how to handle a gun.
Okay.
Clearly. He just should have been more prepared and not had that gun loaded. He made a very, very bad decision, and I'll pay for it.
I thought they would never use live rounds. I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, if it was me, I would have used like a CO2 pistol.
When Wayne sees and thinks something or thinks that something is a good idea, for example, this tragic thing that happened to an incredible human being, you've got to be dumb. You literally have to be out of your mind to think that that was a good idea. Curtis would have said the same thing. He and any person in their right mind knows that you never let a gun get pointed at you. If Curtis had a choice, he would not have been standing in the line of that gun. I know for a fact he did not have a choice in that moment, and something tragic happened. If he would have said, no, I'm not going to do that, Wayne would have flipped.
I get the general consensus that people are genuinely afraid of him.
He's crazy. I mean, I not to be exaggerating, but I've never met anybody like him.
Deputies transport Wayne to the courthouse, where he has only one thing to say to detectives.
I want to get an attorney.
Wayne Curry was arrested for first-degree manslaughter, but was bonded out at $250,000 2 days later. A judge ordered Wayne to stay away from Connor, Craig, and Kaylin, and to surrender all firearms to the Thurston County Sheriff. Kaylin says that Wayne immediately violated the order and terminated his employment in retaliation. Wayne was arrested again for the violation and released on his own recognizance a few days later. Kaylin sent a letter to prosecutors seeking $100,000 from Wayne in restitution.
This is not supposed to be. I'm the most strict. That's one thing those guys will say.
Nearly a year after the shooting, Wayne Curry awaits an August 2026 trial a free man, continuing to sell adult dogs and puppies and posting new craftwork videos regularly.
How? They have him red-handed doing the job. First of all, everybody has a choice too. So you can't. I don't agree with saying that the young dude, Curtis, I believe his name, didn't have a choice. Everybody has a choice. And if you know dude is off, and if you know dude don't know how to use guns, and he's sporadic and crazy, and he's doing things that are not safe, you have that choice to say, nah, bruh, I'm not putting that thing on my arm. I'm not standing next no target, and I'm definitely not standing downrange from your crazy ass who don't know how to handle gun and let you shoot a gun, whether I know if there's bullets in there or not. So that you always have a choice. No boss ever has the power over you to tell you you don't have a choice to do something. Okay? At some point, your own self-respect, your own pride, your own dignity comes into play. And you just got to be like, nah, bruh, I don't care what you're talking about. If this job, if them dogs, if your gun, F your thoughts, everything. F this house, the land, everything. Bruh, I'm not standing down line. I'm not standing downwind. You don't know how to shoot. I'm not about to have a dog attack me or act like it's attacking me while you trying to act like you shooting at the dog. I don't even know what type of training that is. You want the dog to attack me, so when the dog hears a bullet, it stops attacking? That's not the case, man. It's an animal. And the animal instinct is going to kick in at some point. So you can't. There's no... Man, look. The problem is he's a free man. Cops know he did what he did. Seen what he did. They took him to jail and it's like, and this is where the justice system was messed up. Like, I know you killed somebody, but if you give us $250,000, which most people don't have, but some privileged people who have a successful business, $250,000, I ain't gotta go to prison right now. I can still live my everyday life as a free man, knowing I killed somebody. If I give you 250, you know what I'm saying? If I give you 250, I can still live free. Ain't no way. No way. And then on top of that, he did. Hey man, look. If I was the older brother, you getting a beat down. I'm masking up. I'm at you when you're not paying attention, and I'm whooping your ass. The point of let you heal up. You know what I'm saying? Let you do your thing. Come back, whoop your ass again. I will whoop your ass for the whole year. I will whoop your ass all the way to court. That's what's happening until I feel satisfied. He's still walking around free, and he done took somebody's family member because he got a control issue. Not only he got a control issue, he got a hunger for murder, kill, whatever it is. Ain't no way, man. Call a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, call a friend. Let them know Roman's in the house, in your mouth. Or Jerome, I'm in the house, and I'm in your mouth. Like, ooh, ooh. I say, ooh, ooh, ooh. Hey, somebody tell folks to run me my money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even playing with them. Look, give me my money, big bro, or I'm telling everybody where them shirts came from. You know what I'm saying? I did something. I put in on them. I need a commission or something. He know better. I'll holler y'all next time.